Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss about the perceived attractiveness of a person with or without tattoo. Historically, tattoos are associated with negative marginalized groups and are viewed as marks of rebellion. Risky and negative behaviors are also associated with individuals with tattoos and are generally evaluated negatively. Tattooed women especially have long been judged more negatively than either men or their non-tattooed female counterparts. They were rated as less attractive, more sexually promiscuous, and more prone to risk behavior, such as alcohol abuse. Nevertheless, with the growing popularity of tattoos, studies suggested that differences found between tattooed and non-tattooed peers have gradually diminished, and they are gradually viewed more positively as a means of achieving uniqueness and expressing individuality. The prevalence of tattoo popularity granted more social acceptance to tattooed males. However, contemporary perceptions of tattooed women was found to remain largely negative. Studies show that female models with a tattoo remain to be rated as less attractive and competent than those without a tattoo. In such context, our research would like to explore in nowadays Hong Kong if there are differences between people's perception towards the attractiveness of tattooed and non-tattooed individuals, and specifically the differences between tattooed male and female. A between-subject design was adopted in which two groups from each gender, each with 25 participants, rated a model of opposite sex either with or without tattoo. Each male participant rated either one of the photos with female model on the left and female participants with male model on the right. A gender-neutral tattoo with mainly geometric shapes was chosen for both female and male models. The medium-sized tattoo was stuck on the right upper arm of both models. After viewing the photos, participants took part in a questionnaire consisting of the Interpersonal Attraction Scale and questioned about the perceptions of the model's personal attributes, socioeconomic status, and likeliness to engage in risky behavior. The Interpersonal Attraction Scale consists of 3 subscales: social, physical, and task attraction. Social attraction refers to a person's social or personal liking property. Physical attraction refers to a physical dimension based on dress and physical features, while task attraction refers to how easy or worthwhile it is to work with someone. A 7-point Likert scale is used to record participants' response. Results show that the overall attraction score of female model with tattoo is lower than that without, while in contrast, male model with tattoo is higher than those without tattoo. Now we'll use gender role violation to explain why tattoos make our male model more attractive and our female model less attractive. Gender roles are the behavior that are considered appropriate for men and women. Any behaviors that are inconsistent with role expectation will attract negative reactions. Here, masculine characteristics is associated with tattoo, which contradict with the social construction of female body and femininity. Nowadays, tattoos are often seen as indicators of bravery and manliness. These masculine traits comply with the gender role of men, who are the independent thinker, protector, and leader in family and society. As a result, tattoos no longer come with the stigma of being deviant or antisocial. Instead, men with tattoos are seen as more masculine and attractive. However, females do not benefit much from the greater social acceptance of tattoo because the positive attributes of tattoos contradict with the social construction of feminine body. Women are expected to be slim, soft, and curvy. When women get a tattoo on their body, it is considered to be overtly and inappropriately masculine. Also, females taking control of their own body is suppressed in societies as female body is regulated to maintain male dominance. Moreover, femininity is often associated with being weak, dependent, and submissive. As tattoo is seen to be an activity only for men, people may perceive tattooed females as challenging gender norms and jeopardizing social order. This also leads to the role congruity theory. The best leaders are often the assertive, controlling, and dominant men. The social stereotypes of women are inconsistent with such schema. Therefore, when a female demonstrates agency and power, people may think they are not conforming to gender roles and react negatively to them. Perceived attractiveness was also measured using other indicators, such as personality traits, and one interesting finding is that both female and male participants viewed tattooed models as more likely to be a cigarette smoker than those without. A way to explain the stereotyping of tattooed people as likely cigarette smoker can be explained by availability heuristics. It is defined as the ease with which he or she can bring relevant instances or information to mind. To explain our results, studies show that availability heuristics exist in outgroup judgment, where it can easily lead to negative biases. The subjective ease with which information was obtained predicted outgroup judgment more than the amount of information available, whereas in-group judgment was based on the amount of declarative information retrieved. Hence, if a person is not exposed to tattoos in their social group, they're more likely to rely on easily accessible information that form a bias against those with tattoos. For example, media that associate tattooed people with cigarette smoking. Withstanding a large amount of potential accessible biases is feasible, but tiresome, often require extra effort to rethink your intuitions. But just like what Baumann said, the chance to avoid a costly mistake is sometimes worth the effort.
Last but not least, in our questionnaire, we have raised 6 questions to the participants regarding physical attractiveness. According to our result, the score of physical attractiveness is higher for male model than female model. Man with tattoo is physically more attractive and sexier than that without. Yet, no such relationship was found in female data. This could be explained by evolutionary social psychology. This is an extension of evolutionary psychology that views complex social behavior as adaptive, helping the individual, kin, and the species as a whole to survive. First, tattoo promotes a signal of good genetic quality announcement. High tolerance to pain from the process of tattooing represent good health, genes, and immune system for reproductive fitness. Second, tattoo on men enhance people's perception on their dominant and aggressive traits, leading to a higher survival fitness. And therefore, men with tattoo are physically more attractive in the eyes of female participants. After the theories behind our study, let's look at the limitations. First, tattoo number, visibility, and size are factors contributing to the perception of a tattooed individual. A larger tattoo would have different qualitative effects on different viewers' perceptions. Therefore, follow-up research could explore the viewer's perception on a different tattoo size. Second limitation is sample size. Our sample size for this study is 25 subjects per condition, which might not be representative. If you want to study a population of local people between 20 to 39 years old, there would be around 900,000 people in Hong Kong. Research with a larger sample size, for example, 400 subjects per group, may enhance the strength of the effect observed. Next, how about in-group attractiveness rating? In our current study, we simply recruit subjects without clarifying their status of having a tattoo or not. People already have a tattoo may have different standards about attractiveness. In favorism hypothesis, due to the social categorization theory, subjects with or without tattoo may identify themselves with their corresponding group, which lead to in-group favorism. They may give higher rating to their own group. To test this hypothesis, follow research could collect data of whether subjects have tattoo with themselves or not. Lastly, conflict hypothesis. Social class conflict could be observed within the tattoo community between the middle class and the low class. They may compete the authenticity of the tattoos and try to distinguish themselves from the other class, and therefore affect the in-group attractiveness rating. Follow-up research could test whether the social class really matter in the rating of attractiveness. Thank you very much for listening. Hope the presentation gave you insights regarding attractiveness of a person with or without a tattoo. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.